This podcast is brought to you by Loot Crate Anime. Loot Crate has teamed up with Crunchyroll to bring you amazing toys, apparel, and other cool collectibles from your favorite anime and manga. To subscribe, just go to lootcrate.com/animeamerica and use the code AnimeAmerica to get $3 off your first subscription. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Yes, we're back with the podcast. This is Anime America's Episode 1 Reboot with Robin, Brad, and Megan.
Yay! Okay, I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it.
I'd be more excited if I wasn't half asleep.
That's my problem.
I shouldn't have the problem since I just woke up, but I stood up all night writing a very bad movie review.
I got Assassination Classroom Season 1, Part 1 in the mail today.
Awesome.
I'm very happy. You can see a picture of it on the Facebook page.
So in this episode, we're just randomly talking about whatever. Or you have a plan, right, Robin?
Yay. I have a teeny bit of a plan, and we'll formulate the plan as we continue with future recordings. So, for episode 1, we're going to talk about what's new in the anime world, a new anime we recommend, an old anime recommendation from one of us, and we ask the fans to give us a really hard question, and we go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, the anime news is... So, with the new Harvest Moon game that's coming out, they just announced that a certain famous anime character will be doing a crossover as one of the pet options. And I showed the image to my friend Matt, who
Moo Matt?
I'm like, you're not right. Yeah, Matty Moo.
Maddie Moo.
I'm like, Matt, you're not ready for this. He's like, okay. I'm serious. You're not ready for this. You're not ready to find out who's doing the crossover with Harvest Moon. He's like, all right.
Doing the do.
So I show him the picture. He's like, you're right. I wasn't ready. So the new pet that you can have in the new Harvest Moon game is the one and only Hamtaro.
Oh my god.
Really?
Tunnel of underground hamsters fucking up your crops.
Diggy duggy, diggy duggy,
Diggy duggy, diggy duggy.
Well, time to get the pesticide.
That used to be a video game, Dig Dug.
I remember Dig Dug. They actually have that at this gaming area I go to sometime called Strike Bowling. They got like an arcade and a bar and bowling and laser tag. It's pretty fun.
I have not been to laser tag in forever, and I'm upset about this.
Aw. You're in Australia, I'll take it a laser tag. So, if you're into Harvest Moon, prepare to have some ham fun with Hamtaro. I'm just ham. Reminds me of the time when I first got into Sydney and Brendan showed me this gigantic marketplace called Patty's Market. It's like everything you could ever dream of in one area, super discounted. But it's far away and I can't find it. Then I want to go there someday, just do some shopping. But I found this little toy machine that had like the Hamtaro keychains in there, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to try this. And I put in the $2 coin, cranked it up, and I got my favorite ham Pashmina.
Was that the little French one?
That was Bijou. That was the white one.
Oh, that was Bijou.
Pashmina was the one with the pink scarf.
Okay, I don't remember Hamtaro other than the AMV Hell clip with all my people in the underground. That's about my most vivid memories of Hamtaro. I feel like there could be better crossover pets. I mean, Happy the Cat, Nigo from Kuroko's Basketball, I don't know, a giant tiger, that would be pretty bitchin'. But a Hamtaro.
Yeah, you get a hamster.
How is it even functional on a farm? I'm just gonna go throw that out there. That is like the worst pet to have on a farm. It's like, the dog can chase the sheep, the horse can pull the plow, the hamster, I don't know, distracts...
Diggy
duggy. I don't know, maybe it distracts the hawks and they eat them instead of the crops or something. And I got morbid really fast.
That was dark.
What?
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
As bad as,
It's a
it's not as
circle
bad
of
as
life.
Legendary Frog when. It's not as bad as Legendary Frog when he fed Hamtaro to the Pikmins.
Robin, you've watched enough
Oh, yeah.
Silver Spoon to know what happens on farms.
Silver
Hello,
Spoon.
darkness, my old friend.
That's an old show.
You also reminded me of when this one kid was airing out his guinea pig's cage outside.
Oh yeah, and
but
the bird swoops it up.
that poor guinea pig. The poor thing. Are you that dumb? If you live in an area where there's birds, they're gonna swoop down and grab it. I mean, hell, when I used to have a cat named Maggie, Mom was treating her outside because it was cold in the house. It was warm outside, so she took Maggie outside, and this hawk was like eyeing her because it's a little white kitten amongst a green grassy area. My mom's like, shit, and she dove in, and she just felt the hawk swoop in next to her ear.
Yeah, they'll do
That's
that
how a
to
cat avoided
small dogs too.
Oh. That was your puppy.
How is? Oh, you mean Bernie?
Bernie, how's Bernie?
Burnaby Bones, pet detective. He's fine.
Are you feeling the burn?
what would he say? Oh, wait.
Ever since Bernie Sanders came up for nomination, you're like, hey, Bernie, you'll be president.
We want to take the bones from the rich dogs and give them to the lower class dogs. All dogs should have snack bones. Snack bones, tasty treats, and cheesy poofs for all animals.
Cheesy poofs.
Jizzapurfs.
Ah.
Jizzapurfs, Jizzapurfs, I love Jizzapurfs.
Alright, so what's next, Robin the Magnificent?
Okay.
I feel like this is going to be a short podcast if we go the way we're going. Hey,
Good.
we
That
might
means
get
you
to
guys
record
go to
2
sleep.
episodes.
Yeah.
Who knows? Alright, so the new anime. We're going to choose a new anime that came out in 2016 and talk about it, whether we've watched it or not. I just choose the one that either looks interesting or the one that's been getting a bit of hype, even though I haven't seen it yet. This one I've been seeing all over Facebook, and I need to start watching it. It's called Sakamoto Deska,
AKA,
Or-
haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto?
pretty much. And haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto. I'm the
Sakamoto,
Juggernaut.
the missing Joe star.
From
I've actually seen
what
the
it-
first episode of the show. The show is fucking hilarious.
what I've seen, like it looks like an amazingly hilarious show. So Brad,
Uh-huh.
this is a first-year high school student. Sakamoto isn't just cool; he's apparently the coolest. Almost immediately after starting school, he began attracting everyone's attention. The girls love him, and most of the boys resent him. There's even a boy in the class who works as a model, but who is constantly upstaged by Sakamoto. No matter what tricks the other boys tried to pull on him, Sakamoto always manages to foil them with ease and grace. Though Sakamoto may seem cool and aloof, he helps others when asked, such as in case of the boy in the class who was he was constantly being bullied by this guy. No matter what difficulties Sakamoto encounters, he moves through his high school life with confidence and class.
Uh-huh.
It
Sounds
is
like
basically-
people I used to hate in high school.
It is like the first episode has this whole sequence with a bee, and he gets into a fight with the bee with his mechanical pencil, and it's so dumb, but it's so beautifully stupid, and he's just so wonderfully like weird. It's like ladies love him, men want to hate him, but they want to be him at the same time. It's just like from what I've heard, because one of my friends that's her seasonal report. I'm guest writing for them this year. This spring. I don't know if I'm going to be guest writing again, mostly because I got stuck with a really crappy show. But she watches it and she's like, yeah, the premise can get old after a while, but it's so stupid and silly that it's worth it.
I am just so far behind on 2016 anime. I really need to catch up, and this anime in particular, Sakamoto, just looks awesome.
I would say that so far the year's been kind of half and half. Like when this anime year has been good, it's been really really good, but when it's bad, it's like really really bad.
Interesting.
So, are you recommending this?
Yes.
Megan recommends Sakamoto Deska, or haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto, bitch.
Bitch. Yeah, I would say definitely check that out. There's a couple of other spring shows I would say too, but we might save them from other times, so I'm not gonna go 100%.
Alright, now for anime recommendations. We pick one host, and they get to recommend any anime they want, whether it be old or new. And first episode is going to be me, in which my intention is to recommend anime that I think Brad will like. And at first I was going to recommend One Punch Man, but he's already seen it. So this time I'm going to be silly with him and recommend Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma. Because I think it's a kind of show that Brad would absolutely adore.
So that means that I'm forced to watch it now.
I think by episode 1 you're gonna be like, what? I need to watch more.
We'll see.
I had about
The
the exact opposite reaction because I did not like the first episode, and I thought it was silly, but I understand a lot of people I know like it, so I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm not that type of person. If it's an argument that Arcata did with a review he did was that he can admit a show is really really good. He can think very highly of it. He can think it's a great show, but if it's not, he doesn't have to like it. So it's gold to somebody else, but it's basically like a pile of bronze to me. So I'm not a big fan of it.
It's one of those where it's like morally you should object to this kind of a series, but with the characters, the animation, and the story setup, I just was addicted to it, and I just went along with the one thing that they were doing for the show. But I think that was just how it identified itself, because like a story like this has been told a million times, but you need something that can pretty much set you apart from everybody, which I think highly has to deal with the characters involved and the one fan service plot that they have. So speaking of the fan service, Brad.
I hate fan service.
Oh, this one is gonna make you laugh, because remember, like, we were talking about something called like eating gasms or food gasms a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much personified that in this show.
Oh God! You see, you're recommending it. The more you talk about it, the more I don't want.
Well, basically, it's basically about a young kid who thinks he's full of himself. Like, he thinks he's gonna be an awesome chef. He's gonna take over his dad's restaurant one day and just, be the best at what he does. His dad, however, thinks he's not like ready yet, because he's only centered his life around the diner. So he wants his son to go to one of the top culinary schools in the world, just so he can broaden his horizon. And this is like one of the hardest schools to get into, because not only like it's a lot of rich elite chefs want their children to go to the school and be the best, but pretty much you have to be perfect at what you do, or else you are easily expelled. Like, each year, I think like they must have expelled like anywhere between hundreds to even 1,000 or 2,000 students, because they make one little mistake and they're out.
So it's like Chef Gordon, who yells at you if you do one thing wrong and you're out.
Basically. And at first, I think at first you're watching this, you think it's centering around a Mary Sue who can do no wrong with his food, but as the show kept going, you see him mess up, you see him confused, you see him trying to learn new things and becoming a more well-rounded character. Like, okay, my dad's right, there is a lot I still need to learn. So That's the one thing I like about the show is it's centering around this character who's not perfect. Who like he thinks he's all that because he's got service skills, but there's other chefs from around the world that are like, you still need to learn this.
I'll give it a try, but I can't promise anything.
Just be prepared. The first episode's a bit extreme.
First episode was fucking dumb.
The first episode is pretty much the main character trying to protect his restaurant.
I almost killed a man over the first episode.
Like,
do they have food superpowers or cooking superpowers?
No, there are no
not
superpowers.
No,
Food is just overly exaggerated.
Good.
The animation is overly exaggerated as to their cooking skills. Like, it's beautifully animated how these people cook.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the animation on the show is fucking impeccable. Like,
it's
this
gorgeous.
Is a damn good looking show, and I hate it so much that it looks so nice. Because there are other anime that I like a lot better. They have such shitty animation. It's just
an all around amazing show to me. It's just the fan service will either hook you to the show or turn you off. And I'm at that level where depending on the fan service, I'll either be like, or it'll make me laugh like crazy. And that was the case for Monster Musume and Shokugeki no Soma, where the fan service was so over the top that I couldn't help but laugh.
It's
pretty much like...
Yeah, I was just going to say, if I like the anime, I can tolerate the fan service. We'll see.
I'd say definitely... Like, the first episode's a little... like, it's exposition
shaky.
For you to introduce you to the first character, and then at the end, that's when he goes to the school. But
I have a rule that I give any anime, or I mean a show in general, but mostly with anime, I got to put at least 3 episodes into it before I can make a judgment. Because so many animes, when I've tried to introduce them to people, it's like the third episode is the one that will hook you, and the first 2 I feel like I could just fast forward or something. You know what I mean? Like, they'll get bored if I don't make them stick to the third one.
Mhm.
So
I think you'll like it.
I'll check it out. But you're gonna hear from me.
Yeah.
The next episode.
Brad will be checking out my anime recommendation, Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma.
Yeah, it'll probably turn into a rant in the next episode.
Well, at least the next episode you come back after watching it.
Oh, yeah.
So now we move on to the final segment, the fan question. So I went to Facebook asking people, okay, give us the hardest question you could think of, or a game, a challenge for us, and we'll try to do it.
And everyone
we'll
kept
try to answer the question. Actually, the one that I chose is from Ivy Trap Nest because it sounds fun. Each of us are gonna have a turn at this, or 2, depending on how long we want to go for this show.
Mm-hmm.
Describe an anime in 1 sentence.
Oh, fuck.
We get to pick an anime?
Oh, this is gonna be a fun game, bitches.
Alright, Megan, let's start with you.
Human Pincushion's adventure to get gay boyfriend back.
Wow.
Human Pincushion's adventure to get boyfriend back.
I'm gonna guess, so are we no Seraph?
Yes, actually, you're right.
Ah, yes.
I'm sorry, Yuichiro gets stabbed so much in that show. Like, he gets stabbed like once an episode in the 2nd season. It was ridiculous.
I have
like,
one.
Well, Yu's dead again. Give it 5 minutes.
How about, I got one.
All right.
Okay.
An emoticon teaches kids how to kill.
Assassination Classroom.
Yeah.
An emoticon.
That's what my mom called him. My mom thought he was an emoji.
I thought I meant emoji. I ruined it. I meant to say emoji because they're little round yellow heads. You got it anyway.
A seriously no homo swim team discovers the power of friendship.
Free.
Yep.
I'd never
That was
guessed
too
that
easy.
Cute girl meets dense boy with even denser friends. They write stories.
Hyoka?
No.
Damn, but that was the Mystery Club thing.
Nope. Cute girl meets dense boy with denser friends who write stories.
Oh, Girls Monthly Nozaki-kun?
Yes.
Yes, got it.
Because Nozaki is... I am like the Nozaki of my friends. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Brad, your turn.
Emo ninjas fight to not fight? I don't fucking know.
Naruto?
Yeah.
Is it Naruto?
Because
Emo ninjas.
like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about warring factions, and then later on, like, they'd start learning the wisdom of, we shouldn't be fighting as factions. We should be, fighting, using our skills for peace.
Hey, Robin.
Yes.
Ninjas weren't meant to fight. Not like this.
Oh, God.
Not like this.
Not like this.
I could probably
Thanks to
just
anybody who
say
gets that
emo
reference.
ninjas with.
I still would have guessed Naruto.
Yeah.
Especially with Sasuke.
Or what if I said poorly drawn pirates do ridiculous things?
One Piece.
Yeah.
I'm good at this game. I like this game.
First world problem children who complain that they're not special enough get superpowers.
Otaku City Actors?
No.
Sailor Moon?
No. No. Only half
Tokyo
of them have
Ghoul?
first world
No.
problems.
No. Hey. Not first world problems. Kaneki does not have first world problems.
Bleach?
First world. Is it
I
Bleach?
think he's the only one. I think he's the only one with first world problems.
Is
No,
it
like the majority, every single character on this show has first world problems.
Hamatora?
No. Think way back when.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
No.
Pokemon?
Not even that far back.
Shigokara.
Bingo!
Oh wait, I was
Oh.
you're like, wait, going too far back. Okay, I got this. Overly sexual snack time.
Food Wars?
Food War.
No, actually it's not.
Oh, what was that one called? That was one of my favorites from last year or the year before.
It's not that one either. It's from this year.
Damn it. I don't know anything from this year.
Yeah,
Aha!
neither do I.
It's Dagashi Kashi.
Are they doing more foodgasms?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
It's basically a show where a girl. Trust me, I'll tell you about it after the podcast because I don't want to. I don't want to ruin it because you'd like it. Let me
dear.
see.
Pretty much my theme is foodgasms because I like Shokugeki no Soma and the other one.
I was gonna be like, get in the blank. We all know what that was too easy.
Get in the robot, son.
Shinji, get in the robot.
Brad, can you think of another one?
Try to think of one that's hard, or does it matter?
I don't think so. Let's see.
Trying to remember one I saw recently. Oh! Damn it, how do I describe that?
Good luck.
I like this game. This is fun. This is a lot of fun.
How about I just go for it, and even if it's sloppy, we'll just see how it goes.
Okay.
A boy's arm takes its own, has a mind of its own, and tries to kill other aliens.
Parasite.
Yeah. That was hard.
Mutated hand.
I'm just naming recent shows that I've enjoyed watching.
See. All right.
This
Go on,
one
Robin.
guy is this one guy, a quirky guy, is the world's #1 criminal. Must be hunted down for the bounty, but he's too pacifistic for his own good.
Trigun.
Bingo.
I've seen that.
That was easy. LSD Adventures Through Space.
Space Dandy?
Damn it!
I was like, wait, it's not Cowboy Bebop because
Wrong.
of that one episode. Oh, wait, Dandy.
Which
Oh, I
basically
love
takes
Space
place inside
Dandy.
that fridge.
It's a
And
Dandy
you will
show
never
in
convince
space.
me otherwise.
Dude, Space Dandy
Booty
is
go
the
up and down,
shizzle
up
bam.
and down, up and down,
Zizzle
and the boobies
snap.
Want to do one more round and then end off this episode because we're almost at the 30-minute mark.
I'm already at enough, but sure.
Brad, one more, and then I'll do one more.
I was going to, yeah, but the ones I keep thinking of I think are easy. We've already, man, you guys are.
You think of one, and I'll do the one that came to my
Can
head.
it be a movie?
Yeah, it
sure.
could be a movie.
Because I bet I can stump y'all, maybe.
Oh dear.
Let's try.
Is it Ajika? Memories.
Alright. I could probably say, no, there's lots of animes with that. Alright. So, a couple of teens in Neo Tokyo fight the emergence of technology with, oh fuck.
Akira?
That's a lot of them.
Yeah,
It's
but
Akira.
it was Akira. That was supposed to be hard, but I couldn't think of how to say it. Well, Neo Tokyo I thought would give it away, but then lots of anime has Neo Tokyo in it. I suck at this game.
And the one I'm thinking of, a former gang member wants to run away from her past and start a new life with her husband and child.
Michiko and Hachin.
Yeah, Hachiko.
Michiko and Hachi, and I love that show so much.
Michiko and
Yeah,
Hachin. I was like, the second you said gangster, when you said she, I was like, Michiko and Hachin.
yeah. I can't remember those names very well. All I remember was Hachiko, Miko, something.
Probably one of the best performances I've seen from Monica Real.
I've heard her best performance is supposed to be in the movie Harmony, and I can't wait to see it.
Nice.
Anyway, so that was a fun game. I like that game.
Let's do more of those games.
I like games.
I'm gonna put
like
some
you.
preparation in for next time.
Alright, so that wraps up the first episode. Second episode will shortly come right after that. Thank you guys so much for listening to our ramblings and such. This has been Robin,
Megan.
Brad, what? Megan and Brad?
Megan, and Brad. Yes.
I stumbled
At least
over
I
her.
don't- At least I don't call you Giggles and Maddie Moo.
Maddie Moo.
We do call him that.
Maddie Moo.
Maddie
I'm gonna
Moo.
call him that when I meet him in real life.
Do it.
Maddie Moo. I'm just gonna keep calling. I'm gonna do it like that. Maddie Moo.
Alright, guys. Thanks for listening. See ya.
Bye bye.
Word to the anime homies.